Time now for your transfer update.
Hello everybody and welcome along to Transfer Talk.
Good morning Transfers, brand new show on Sky Sports News.
Yeah, make sure you put it in your diary. It's already been a busy summer, but really is time to get down to business.
Yeah, this has the potential to be the biggest, the best one.
But we're going to start the transfer show this hour with significant breaking news. It comes from Manchester United, and for us, it comes from Domestically.
Yeah, really good news if you're a Manchester United fan. It was news that we were predicting would happen last week, and it has happened, and that is that.
These shots are just into us here at Sky Sports News. This plane landing into Manchester in the last hour or so on board. Remember, Manchester United have agreed a deal in principle with the forward. He's set to put pen to paper on a 5-year deal. It breaks down to an initial £7 million in performance-related add-ons. He's expected to have a medical in the next 24 to 48 hours. It's in Manchester.
Apart from Arsenal, a lot of teams are lacking a bit of consistency. So if we can just pull, the next 5 fixtures for us are winnable games. So if we can pull together another 4 or 5 games, stay unbeaten. I mean, for us really this season, and it's mad to say this as a United fan, but especially after last year, if we can just get into Europe, if we can get to Champions League would be amazing, but just to get back into Europe would be massive for us. I think a good January, bring a midfielder in, and I think Amorim is going to prove people wrong, and I really like him, and I really feel it takes a bold manager to come into Manchester United and stick to a system, stick to his plan, and to get rid of some of the players that weren't necessarily willing to fight for him and the team and the club. So
Manchester United have signed a midfielder, but Darmesh, not who we thought.
Very good. But it is an exciting signing, actually, because Manchester United have announced the signing of young midfielder.
Right, these pictures just into us in those cars are Manchester United's new signings. They are now at Manchester United's training ground. Possesses in terms of that athleticism and that physicality, and he's 6'1". It's very important to have somebody who's got a big engine who can do both facets of the game at a high intensity. Manchester United do not have enough players who can play at high intensity for the duration of games. So I think it's a good place to start. But again, at 20 years of age, like Kev said, it's going to take time. But Manchester United need to be shopping around for those types of players with potential. They're not in a position to be bringing in world-class stars right now. Manchester United are 13th in the Premier League. So definitely the type of profile, and I think one that Manchester United fans could look at and say, OK, I can see why they're going after that player, but can't get too excited, Matt. Yeah. Got to relax. OK.
Very technically gifted, but it's his passing ability that should excite fans the most, both short and long-range passing. He rarely gives the ball away. He's in Liga, and he's in the sort of the top percentiles for ball retention, but also the number of balls he plays forward as well. So it's not just, keeping hold of the ball, but also passing it in the right way to start attacks as well. So he's just playing some of the best football in his career. It's the kind of move I think at the beginning of the window, love to have seen come through the door. Might have taken a bit longer to get to this stage, but it's the kind of target then that kind of not for this deal. And if he becomes brilliant and he ever wants to leave.
Players did arrive early this morning. Some were in before 9 o'clock. We were here to get the pictures of those players arriving, quite a number of them too. And straight down to business as far as they are concerned.
In a move that has sent shockwaves throughout the global football community, Manchester United have reportedly reached a final agreement to sign Real Madrid's electrifying superstar, Vinicius Jr., ahead of the January transfer window. The news has triggered an eruption of excitement, disbelief, and anticipation among supporters, with many calling it the biggest signing of the decade, and possibly one of the most astonishing transfer twists in modern football history. For years, Manchester United have searched for a genuine world-class catalyst, a player capable of transforming their attack and reigniting the spirit that once defined the theatre of dreams. In Vinicius Jr., they believe they have finally found that missing piece. Known for his blistering pace, dazzling flair, and unmatched ability to turn games on their head, the Brazilian winger brings an elite level of star power that few players on the planet can replicate. The decision from Real Madrid to negotiate such a blockbuster move has stunned supporters across the world. Vinicius has long been viewed as one of the key pillars of Los Blancos' future, making the development even more dramatic. Reports suggest that both clubs operated in utmost secrecy, ensuring that the football world was caught completely off guard when the story broke. At Old Trafford, the excitement is reaching fever pitch. Fans envision Vinicius as the cornerstone of a new era, one built on ambition, dominance, and the return of true footballing identity. His ability to stretch defenses, dominate one-on-one situations, and deliver game-changing performances brings a new dimension to Manchester United's forward line. Analysts already predict that his arrival could dramatically elevate the club's competitiveness both domestically and in Europe. As the official unveiling approaches, the anticipation is becoming almost uncontrollable. The Theatre of Dreams is preparing to welcome a player whose style, charisma, and competitive fire align perfectly with the club's desire to return to the very top of world football. If the transfer is officially confirmed, Vinicius Jr.'s move to Manchester United will not only redefine the club's future, it may go down as one of the most defining moments in football's modern transfer era. The message from United could not be clearer: they are ready to dream big again, and this time, they are backing it with superstar firepower.